troops. And so Johnston City is going to have to be able to weather the storm, and we'll see if they can handle that. We're about 5 minutes and 40 seconds away from the start of this evening's game. But coming into tonight's game, well, we're going to do this. We'll take a quick 3-minute break, and then we will come back and talk stats and set this game up. So we'll take a 3-minute break, and we'll be right back with the stats for this game right after this commercial break.
BW Electric and Locating, reliable quality service, licensed in all of Southern Illinois and Cape Girardeau, Missouri for all your commercial, residential, and farm electrical needs. Commercial services available include installation of home generators and solar electricity for your home. No job too big or too small. Contact Billy Woosley at 618-534-5221 for a quote today. BW Electric and Locating, serving all of Southern Illinois.
For all your heating and cooling needs, look no further than Fowler Heating and Cooling. Fowler Heating and Cooling has been serving customers in Southern Illinois. Call anytime at 618-997-5288 or visit Fowler Heating.
Start of this evening's game. The couple of things about Vienna. Owen Treat comes into this game. He has worked his way up to the third leading scorer in high school history. He has 183 points this season. He's averaging 18.3 points a game. And he has 1,623 points for his career. Chester Lawrence, back from the 60s, he has 1,898 points. So going into tonight's game, Owen is 275 points away from tying Chester Lawrence. Brett Thompson from the middle 80s and some very good basketball teams for the Vienna Eagles. Brett has 1,773 points. Owen is 150 points behind him to take over second place in the all-time scoring race. Every game that Owen plays, he has the assist record. He has 612 assists for his career. That's a school record. He has 66 of those this year. So every game that he plays is a new record for assists. And we'll talk about free throw percentages as we get into it. Owen, the team is averaging just under 60%, 59.7. And if Vienna wants to be serious about going deep into the postseason, they're going to have to get that average up. That average needs to be pushing around 70% as a team. We're getting ready for our national anthem here. And I think this is interesting. Rebounds. Vienna has 67 more rebounds than its opponents. In 10 games, Vienna has 303 rebounds, and it's time for our national anthem. National anthem. So Vienna is averaging 30 rebounds a game offensively and defensively. Our opponents 236, so we've out-rebounded our opponents by 67 through 10 games. In points, we've scored 720 points. Our opponents have scored 532. We're 188 points above our opponents here. So they're getting ready to introduce the starting lineups for tonight's game. For the visiting Vienna Eagles, their starting lineup will be a very familiar one. At a guard, a 6-foot junior, number 11, is Hunter Webb. Also at a guard, a 6-foot senior, number 20, Marquedo Constante. At a third guard, a 6'2 senior, number 22, Owen Treat. At a forward, a 6'2 senior, number 10, Dayton Nichols. And at center for the Eagles, a 6'2 senior, number 44, Buddy Clay. Head coach is Steve Dreer. Assistant coaches are Roger Webb, Chris Watson, Ross Hill, and Dawson Hill. For the Johnston City Indians, their starting lineup will look like this afternoon. At a guard, a 6-foot junior, number 3, Nolan Causey. Also at a guard, a 6'2 senior, number 12, A.J. Butler. At a third guard, a 5'10 junior, number 21, Seth Rice. At a forward, a 6'2 senior, number 1, Wade Galbraith. And the other forward, a 6'2 junior, number 15, Evan Sanders. Their head coach is Scott Brzezinski, and assistant coach is Will Carmichael. I know one of the officials here tonight is Adam Emling, but the other two, I have no idea who they are. One of them I've seen before, but I couldn't tell you his name, so I'm not going to guess. We are just about ready for the Johnston City lineup. Owen Treat comes in. He's the leading scorer on the team. He's averaging 18 points, a little over 18 points a game. 4 Eagles are in double figures. Buddy Clay has 107 points this year. He's averaging 10.7 points a game. Dayton Nichols, 104, 10.4 points per game. And Hunter Webb, 100 points exactly, 10 points. And close, Marquedo Constante is averaging a little over 7 points a game. And Nick Johnson off the bench is averaging 6 points a game for the Eagles. While I have just a second, I want to say hi to Sherry Field. She's back home nursing being sick and watching it on TV. Hope you enjoy the broadcast. For everyone watching on the internet, welcome aboard, both for Johnston City and for Vienna. And for the Johnston City fans tuning in on WGGH, you'll hear their commercials and then we'll have our commercials running on the Vienna station. First time I've ever done this, done simulcast for the same game with two different schools. So this is a first. I'm glad that we can do it and pull it off. Matt Cannon is unavailable to be here tonight. If he's back at home listening, he was just getting home whenever I talked with him on the way over here in the rain. And Matt was on the road today and just got home just before game time here tonight for JV game. So I'm glad I can help him out. All right, we are just about ready. Vienna is going to go from your right to left as you're facing your radio, your TV, or whatever. Vienna in their orange uniforms with white numerals. Johnston City in their white uniforms with red numerals and black trim. Buddy Clay, Hunter Webb, Marcato Constante, Owen Treat, and and Dayton Nichols, the 5 Eagles out on the floor. And on the other side, it'll be Wade Gilbreth, Nolan Causey, A.J. Butler, Evan Sanders, and Seth Rice. And we are ready for action here this evening. We'll tip it up here at center court. A little moisture apparently, or something was out there. I don't know what. Whatever it is, it's been removed. 8 minutes on the clock. Webb and Butler tipping it up at center court. I'm Ron Ellis for WIBH and the Vienna High School Connection. The tip is controlled by the Eagles. Out on top with its treat, Marcato Constante. We call him Cato. That's what I'll call him most of the night. Owen Treat has it, top of the key. Vienna in motion offense. Left side over to Cato. Cato bounces it to Webb. Right wing to Treat for 3. Kaboom! Owen Treat drains a 3 on the first shot of the game. And Vienna jumps out to a quick 3-0 lead. Full court pressure by the Eagles, bringing it across the line with the dribble was Rice. He gets it over to Causey. Causey, right wing to Rice. He gets it out on top over to Sanders. That's around the top of the horn to Rice on the left side. They get it to Butler. He comes around, puts it a shot up, partially blocked by Clay. Little contact, no call, and here come the Eagles into the front court on the first turnover of the game on Johnston City. Right wing for Webb, no good. Rebound comes out there to Butler, and we're going to get a foul on Nichols on the rebound. That'll be Dayton Nichols' first, Vienna's first this quarter. As you know, on the 5th team foul, that'll be 2 free throws for everybody going forward. 3-0 is our score. They inbound it, they get it over to Causey. Causey working against Cato. Man-to-man press for the Eagles here to start. Left side over to Rice. Rice picks up the dribble, gets it in over to Galbraith, and he throws it away. 2 turnovers on 2 trips down the floor for the Indians. 6:43 to go here in quarter number 1. Vienna with a 3-0 lead. Treat brings the ball into the front court with the dribble. Man-to-man pressure by both teams both ways. Cato with the ball on the wing. Skip pass, left side over to Treat. Treat into the paint. Oh, what a nice dump down to Clay, up and in. Buddy Clay with his first basket off the assist by Treat, and it's quickly 5-0. Nichols working against Butler. They throw it on right side over to Rice. He brings it across the half line. Kicks it to the left wing over to Causey. He drives baseline, puts a shot up, blocked by Clay. It's a little floater in the paint, no good. Nichols comes out there with the rebound. Nichols dribbles out of trouble, up to Treat in the front court. Treat down on the baseline over to Webb, lays it up and in. Hunter Webb with the basket, and it's 7-0. Timeout quickly called by Johnston City. They said the sound is terrible. I got a text. So 7-0 is the score. If this was a ping pong game, we would start over. It's not. It's a basketball game. It'll be Johnston City basketball, length of the floor to go. Full court pressure by Vienna. They're denying the inbounds pass. They get it in over to Galbraith. Galbraith to Rice. Rice brings it into the front court over the 10-second line. Gets it back over to Causey. Causey between the circles goes left side. Hook pass over to Galbraith. Ball's loose on the ground. Goes over to Sanders. Whips it over to Butler off the glass. Short, no good. Fight for it. Cato with the rebound. Cato, long pass to Treat. Treat to Webb. Webb kicks it down to Nichols. Nichols on the baseline, tries to get it out on top, and Treat comes up with the loose ball. Over to Cato for three, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Galbraith. Galbraith for Johnston City, gets it over to Causey, and Causey going to work against Cato, bringing it up one-on-one. Treat comes back to double team. They throw it over the 10-second line to Rice. Rice on the right side, steps inside the arc, double team, kicks it back over to Causey. Skip pass, left side on the wing, off the glass, no good by Galbraith. Treat with the rebound. Bounces, oh, what a bounce pass down to Webb, lays it up and in. What a beautiful bounce pass to Webb, 9-0, Eagles. Another quick timeout called by Johnston City. It's a 60. We'll take a break and be right back.
House to Home Realty has come to town. Hi, I'm Shanna Green, and I invite you to come see us at our newest location at 107 East Vienna Street in Anna. We will be happy to show you why H2H is the top producing company in Southern Illinois. Call us at 618-833-7331. We will find you a house. You will make it a home.
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle Boys Coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle Girls Coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. With home interest rates at record lows, call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888.
We're back. I'm Ron Ellis for the Vienna Connection, WGGH, Johnston City YouTube, and the Vienna YouTube. Hope everybody is enjoying the game. Vienna's jumped out to a quick 9-0 lead, and the ball's loose on the ground. Rice comes up with it. Skip pass. Dayton Nichols knocks it loose, and it's knocked loose again. Cato comes out there with it, and he throws it away. First turnover on the Eagles, and three on Johnston City. Sanders gets it out on top to Causey. Causey working at the top of the key, left side. Over to Butler, shot up, no good. Clay comes out there with the rebound. Over to Nichols. Nichols throws it away, and it's still loose on the ground. Comes out of there to Johnston City. Vienna getting sloppy on the last two trips down the floor. Causey brings it into the front court, over to Butler, out on top to Galbraith. Gets it into Sanders. Sanders, nice pass on the low block to Causey, up and in. Causey off the assist from Sanders makes it 9-2, and Treat will bring it into the front court for the Eagles. Treat, long three, kaboom! Treat has his second three of the game, and it's 12-2, Eagles into the front court with the basketball. Rice brings it into the front court over to Butler. Butler gets by with a walk. No, we're going to have a foul. He'll go to the line for two. This will foul on Buddy Clay, probably. Buddy Clay, that is his first. Vienna's second team foul. One, two, three, four, five. First free throw is no good. 12-2 is our score. Second free throw is good. So A.J. Butler hits one of two. Buddy Clay has it in the low block. Little semi-hook shots, good. Clay makes it 12-1. Stolen by Treat. Treat bounces it down to Nichols, lays it up. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for two. That is the fifth turnover on Johnson City here in the first quarter. The foul on number 3, Nolan Causey. His first, team first. And Dayton Nichols will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. He misses the first. 14-1, 14-3 is our score here. Second free throw, dances around and falls in. So 15-3. Nichols hits 1 of 2. Full court pressure. Butler takes it all the way down. Finger roll is good. Butler's first basket of the game makes it 15-5. Quickly, Owen Treat into the front court with the dribble. Job Winterroad came in there at that last whistle. Winterroad is a 5'8" junior. Treat between the circles. Working against Caleb Cohen. He's a 5'11" sophomore for the Indians. Shot up, no good by Clay. Here comes Vienna, knocks it out of bounds. Butler had the ball. Vienna knocked it out. 2 minutes and 29 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. 15-5 is our score. They inbound it to Causey. Causey working against Cato. Left wing, over to Cohen. Out on top to Sanders. Sanders almost taken away from Butler. He has the ball. It is taken away. Treat has it stripped, and they both run out of bounds, and it's going to go to Vienna. Treat and Butler got tangled up, sliding out of bounds, and the ball went off of Butler. Cato with the ball, out on top. He bounces it to Buddy Clay, top of the key. Back to Winterroad, to Treat. Treat between the circles, sets up the play with 2 minutes exactly to go in the first quarter. Left side to Winterroad. Winterroad on top to Cato. Left elbow, 15-footer, good. Barely drew the twine, and it's 17-5. They throw it over the top. Butler has it. Ball knocked away by Nichols, stolen by Treat. Here we come back the other way. Treat bounces it to Nichols. Nichols goes baseline, has trouble with the handle. Puts it off the glass, doesn't get the roll. Nichols gets it back, kicks it out to Cato for 3 off the back of the rim. And we're going to get Dayton Nichols with the foul on the rebound. That'll be his second foul. Third on Vienna this quarter with $1:29 to go. Nick Johnston, 6'6" senior coming in for Dayton Nichols. Nichols is pleading his case that he was being hit. He loses that argument. Caden Cohen inbounds it over to Causey. Causey throws it across to Butler. Butler to number 35 is Carson Murrah, the 6'2" sophomore. And another turnover on Johnson City. Coming into the front court, Cato goes left baseline, puts a shot up. He's going to be fouled by Murrah. That'll be Murrah's first foul. Johnson City with 8 turnovers here in the first quarter, just 2 on the Eagles. 17-5 is our score. Marquedo Constante's first free throw is good. Cato hitting 56% of his free throw attempts, and we're having Galbraith come back in, replace it Evan Sanders. Cato's second free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. He's got 4 points, and it's 19-5. Walking the ball into the front court is Nolan Causey, 6-foot junior for the Indians. Skip pass, right side over to Cohen. In the right corner to Butler. Butler out on top. Oh, stolen by Treat. Treat goes down, lays it up, and scores. Treat has 8, and it's 21-5. Treat stepped into the passing lane, took the ball and went down for a layup. Cohen into the left corner over to Butler. He drives baseline, just throws it up for grabs, and Winterroad gets it to Cato, and Vienna has the back. Oh, whip pass down to Cato on the baseline. Oh, what a pass on the weak side over to Buddy Clay, up and in. Beautiful assist from Cato. And Vienna makes it 23-5. Into the front court, Causey, right side over to Butler. Butler, skip pass, left side over to Causey. He drives baseline. Vienna in a 2-3 zone this trip. Butler has it into the paint. Little fadeaway or leaner to the left is good. 23-7, and that's the end of the first quarter as Butler gets the basket. We'll take a 60-second break and be right back. 23-7 after one quarter.
Vienna Automotive Center is much more than just tires, brakes, and oil changes. They can also work on your exhaust systems, engine and transmission replacements, digital vehicle inspections, transmission and coolant flushes, and brake system flushes. And talk to them about their induction cleaning service, a great way to improve your vehicle's performance and gas mileage. Vienna Automotive Center, 35 Industrial Drive, Vienna. Call 618-658-1112 for an appointment. Proud sponsor of Vienna Eagles and Lady Eagles basketball.
Are you saving enough to maintain your current lifestyle throughout your retirement years? Is it time to increase your retirement plan contributions? Is your asset allocation consistent with your retirement planning goals? Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services can help you determine if it would be in your best interest to revisit your retirement planning goals. Call him today at 618-658-7008 or simply stop by the office to arrange a free, no-obligation personal consultation. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
We're back here at Johnson City, 23-7. Quickly, two people in the scoring column for the Indians. A.J. Butler has 5 points, 2 baskets, and 1 of 2 free throws. Nolan Causey a basket. Those are the only 2 free throws Johnson City shot for 50%. Vienna has 5 people in the scoring column, 8 for Owen Treat, 2 threes and a deuce. 6 points for Buddy Clay, 3 baskets. 4 points for Cato, a basket, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Hunter Webb has 2 field goals for 4 points, and Dayton Nichols 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Vienna was 75%, 3 of 4, and Owen Treat off the steal makes the basket. Treat now with 10. He's the first person in double figures. That's the 10th turnover of the game on the Indians. 2 for Vienna in the first quarter. Butler goes up and comes down. That's another turnover. He got up into the air. Winterroad stepped into the passing lane, and he had to come down with it before he could get rid of it, but he still threw it to Winterroad. And we have Jacob Waters is in the game for Vienna. Number 2 is 6'3" junior. So we have Treat, Nick Johnson, Winterroad, Hunter Webb, and Waters. Nick Johnson from the right elbow to Waters, out to Treat. 7:20 to go here in the first half. 25-7 as Treat got that basket. Job Winterroad, left side over to Treat. Treat steps back, three-pointer off the rim, no good. It's loose, so we're going to get a foul on the rebound, and this may go against Waters. Yep, Jacob Waters with his team first of this quarter. Vienna going to press. It's a man-to-man press. And they have a center fielder as Hunter Webb. They inbound it over to Causey. Causey over the top, stolen by Webb. Webb into the front court. Right side to Winterroad. Winterroad, top of the key, Treat. Oh, what a pass down to Waters in the low block. He gets the basket, another assist for Treat, and it's 27-7. Into the front court, Causey passes it over the top over to Galbraith. Galbraith to Butler, finger roll, count it and 1. A.J. Butler will get the basket and 1. The foul. Number 2, Jacob Waters picks up his second foul. That's 2 quickies. And a chance for a traditional three-point play for A.J. Butler. His free throw is short, no good. Johnson with the rebound. Into the front court, Treat behind, leaves it for Waters to Webb. Webb drives the baseline, finger roll up and in. He's got 6. 29-9. 6:23 to go here in the first half. Causey behind the back dribble. Gets it over to Galbraith. Oh, nice pass down to the low block over to Murrah, and Carson Murrah lays it up and in. 29-11. Quickly, Winterroad into the front court for Vienna. Top of the key. over to Waters. Waters walks it between the bounce pass down to Treat. Treat kicks it over to Johnson, and Johnson off the glass. So we're going to get a foul. This will be on the Indians. Kosamura picks up his second foul. That's the first team foul on the Indians this quarter. Nick Johnston will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. His first free throw is good. Johnson's only hitting 39% from the free throw line this year, but he makes the first one. Makes it 30-11. 5:58 to go here in the first half. Second free throw is no good. Butler with the rebound. Butler passes it over to Causey. Causey goes left side over to Rice. Rice throws it over the top to Galbraith. Galbraith double team, kicks it back to Causey. Causey into the paint, little floater, short, no good. The rebound is by Waters, and Causey's going to pick up the foul. That'll be Nolan Causey's second foul. Non-shooting foul. And we're going to have Evan Sanders come back in. He's going to replace Wade Galbraith. Waters inbounds it to Cato. Cato brings it across the half line. Right side to Waters. Waters looks inside, picks up the dribble to Webb to Winterroad. On the right wing, over to Cato. Cato dumps it into Johnson. Johnson turns, spins, puts a shot up, blocked by Sanders. Gets it over to Rice. Rice bounces it in the front court to Butler. Butler drives to the baseline, goes to the basket, gets it, and it's 30-13. Butler with 9 of those 13 points. We're going to have a foul on the ground. Hunter Webb is fouled, a non-shooting foul, maybe against Murrah. Nope. Seth Rice picks this one up. His first, team third this quarter. Cato looks to inbound it. Gets it in the right wing over to Waters to Winterroad. Left side to Cato. Wide open 3 off the mark. Webb with the rebound. Takes it to the hole. Finger rolls. Leaves it short. Ball's knocked loose. Winterroad comes up with a loose ball out to Waters. Waters dumps it down to Johnson. Johnson is fouled. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. Wow. Okay. Possession arrow to the Eagles. Dayton Nichols comes back in. Job Waters. Jacob Waters goes out. Nichols. Oh, what a pass into Winterroad, and Winterroad is going to be fouled by Butler. Nope, Evan Sanders. I'm batting 1,000 here and being wrong. Job Winterroad will go to the line for 2. 4:49 to go here in the first half. First free throw is good by Job Winterroad. He's in the scoring column. 8 people have scored for Vienna so far. The Indians are at 3. Second free throw by Winterroad is also good. 32-13. Man-to-man press. Causey throws it over the top to Sanders. He drives baseline, forces his way in. He'll go to the line for 2. Number 11, I believe, Hunter Webb. It is his first, team first. Third team foul. 4 team fouls now on the Indians, so the next foul on Johnston City will put Vienna in the bonus for the rest of the first half. 4:37 to go. First free throw by Sanders is good. He's in the scoring column now. 6'2" junior, second free throw, rolls out. Butler with the rebound. Butler just outfought everybody for it, puts it up and in. A.J. Butler with the basket, turns it into a 3-point play, and it's 32-16. Winterroad from the left corner, puts it up, no good. Johnson fights for it, comes out there with the rebound. Out to Cato. Cato will set it up to Winterroad. Drives inside, puts a shot up, doesn't get the roll. He'll go to the line for 2. Carson Murrah picks up his third foul. And he's getting ready to come out after Wade Galbraith getting ready to come in. Winter Road hitting 50% of his free throws, makes his third in a row. (33-16). Nick Johnson comes out. Buddy Clay comes back in for the Eagles. 4 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the first half. Joe Winterroad toes the line, takes an extra dribble, and this free throw rolls around and comes out. Butler with the rebound. Butler gets it over to Causey. Causey brings it up against Cato. Into the front court to Butler. Nice pass down to Sanders. He puts a shot up, no good. Rebound by Webb to Cato. Bounce pass to Winterroad. He drives, puts a double team, puts it up short. Butler with the rebound for the Indians. They come back the other way. Shovel pass over to Rice. Back to Butler. He has trouble with it. Splits a double team into the front court. And he throws it away. 13 turnovers on the Indians. Owen Treat coming in for Winterroad. 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go. And we have coming in also Jackson Etheridge, a 6-foot junior for the Eagles, going to replace Dayton Nichols. Marquedo Constante getting ready to inbound it as soon as Nichols gets off the floor and does. He inbounds it to Treat. Owen Treat will bring it into the front court. Vienna in a 1-4 motion offense. Cato brings it to the top of the key, left side over to Treat. Shake and bake move to the free throw line. Oh, what a nice pass down on the low block to Cato. Lays it up and in. He's got 6, and it's 35-16. They throw it over the top. Sanders, touch pass to Causey. Causey, long three off the back of the rim. No good. Causey with the rebound. He gets tripped accidentally by Cato. That'll be Constante's first foul, and that'll be the 4th team foul on Vienna. That'll put both teams in the bonus for the last 3:19 of this half. Causey will inbound the ball. Causey looks to get it in, does that on top to Butler. Butler goes right side, working against Webb. Kicks it back out on top to Rice. Rice to Galbraith. Ball stripped away by Treat. Treat on a breakaway, goes down, lays it up and scores. Treat has 12, and it's 37-16 off the steal. Rice, baseball pass to Sanders. Tried to get it to Galbraith. Jackson Etheridge knocks it out of bounds as he comes hard back. Number 14, Caden Cohen comes in. He's going to replace Seth Rice. Treat, Cato, Webb, Etheridge, and Clay. For the Eagles, it's Causey, Cohen, Butler, Sanders, and on the drive to the hole is Hunter Webb. He's got 8, and it's 39-16. And Causey. Causey gets it over to Butler. Butler, shake and bake move, working against Webb, loses the ball and goes out of bounds with it. He'll fall out, and that's 15 turnovers on the Indians. 2:29 to go, 15 turnovers and 16 points. Not a good combination. Owen Treat walks the ball into the front court for the Eagles. Cato dumps it down to Treat. Treat steps back beyond the arc, has Sanders on him, and he directs traffic. Shake and bake move, goes left baseline, kicks it over to Buddy Clay. Buddy Clay is fouled by Causey. Causey didn't think so. That'll be Nolan's 3rd foul. And to the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Buddy Clay. Buddy Clay comes into this game shooting 68% from the line. Vienna's a team just shooting 60% from the line. Only one person, Owen Treat, he's hitting 93%. 70% is where you want to be, and or higher. But Treat's only been to the free throw line 14 times this year and has 13 makes. The first free throw by Buddy is good. He's got 7 points on the night, and that makes it 40-16 Eagles. Clay, second free throw is no good. Butler with the rebound. Butler, baseball pass in the front court to Cohen. Cohen to Sanders, triple team, gets it over to Butler. Down to the low block, blocked by Etheridge and off of the shot up by Galbraith. He'll go to the line for 2, the 6'2 senior. He is scoreless here this afternoon, has a chance to get into the scoring book. 156. We've had 3 straight trips down the floor with fouls. Wade Galbraith, first free throw is no good. Dances around and falls out. Second free throw for the senior. Right-hander's free throw is no good, and he stepped over the line. Galbraith comes out, and Carson Murrah comes back in. Long three for Treat. Rims out of there, no good. Rebound comes out of there to Cohen. Cohen to Butler, to Murrah. Murrah has trouble with the handle. Double team, kicks it back over to Cohen. Cohen on the right baseline. Skip pass, light side to Sanders to Butler. Butler quickly double team to Cohen. It's a 2-1-2 zone by the Eagles. Steps up to the free throw line's Rice. Three-point attempt is no good, and Etheridge is going to pick up the foul. That'll be Jackson Etheridge's first, and to the free throw line will be A.J. Butler for 3 free throws. .127. Clock is just crawling. First free throw is good. Butler has 12 points of the 17. Second free throw is good. A.J. Butler, a 6'2 senior for the Indians. And the third free throw is good. Dayton Nichols coming back in, so he makes 3 out of 3. Makes it 40-19, and then Galbraith is coming back in for Murrah. Nichols, Clay, Cato, Treat, and Hunter Webb. Treat dumps it down to Buddy Clay. Lets everyone get past him. He misses the bunny. Rice with the rebound. Rice gets it over to Butler, and he throws it up for grabs as the ball got away from him. On the steal, Nichols puts it up and in. That's his first basket of the night off the steal. Makes it 42-19. Into the front court is Rice. Sanders, Butler on the right wing. Into the paint, and we're going to get a foul on Buddy Clay. A.J. Butler did a nice job right there of creating the contact and then went down, and he'll go to the line for 2. That was a slick play as he worked that foul on Buddy Clay. A little bit of an acting job, but he got by with it. He just hit 2 free throws. Now he's going to try, or 3 free throws. He's going to try 4 and 5 and makes the first one. 42-20. 4 straight points from the free throw line for A.J. Butler. We're down to 54.2 seconds to go. Second free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. 42-21. They've cut it in half. Treat, right side to Cato. Long three, way short. Galbraith with the rebound. Ball's tipped away and knocked away. Galbraith dips it over to Cohen into the front court. Rice has it. Left side over to Butler. Butler. We're going to blocking foul on Cato. That'll be his second. And A.J. Butler back to the free throw line. 3 straight trips down the floor. Butler has gone to the free throw line. He's 5 of 5. He's proved that he can hit the free throws. Oh, he misses one. Job Winterroud comes in for Cato. Marcato Constante with 2 team fouls, or 2 personal fouls. Both teams way over the 5 for this quarter. Butler takes a deep breath. Right-handed free throw, no good. And Clay comes out of there with it. He missed 2 in a row. Treat into the front court, and we're going to have a holding foul on A.J. Butler. That'll put Owen Treat to the free throw line to shoot 2. Treat shooting 93% for the year. From the free throw line, that is. 30.3 seconds. This game is, the last 2 minutes have just crawled. First free throw by Treat is no good. That's his second miss of the year. Coming in is Nolan Causey for the Indians. Treat toes the line. His second free throw is good. He hits 1 of 2, and that makes it 43-21. Causey into the front court, right side, over to Rice. Rice trying to work away from Nichols and throws it right to Treat. Treat goes down, gets a little foul, no call, and Treat lays it up and in. 45-21. Ball's loose on the ground. Clay with the steal. Over to Treat. Treat down the Webb, finger roll, up and in. Vienna on a fast break drill. And on that basket, I'll have to look and see who it was. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. Owen Treat on the steal, okay. So Owen Treat got the basket off the steal, makes it 49-21 Vienna. We'll total everything up. 20 turnovers on the Indians in the first half. We'll total everything up, and we'll be right back to Johnston City High School after these messages.
Life changes, then it changes again. That's why when it comes to your financial goals, the Edward Jones philosophy is you can't predict the unexpected, but you can prepare. Challenges such as job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one could disrupt your family's financial security. Edward Jones financial advisor Russ Kruger can help you prepare for life's ups and downs. Call 618-658-2222.
up, normal basketball game, and then the fourth quarter will go very quickly because it will be a continuous clock. Johnson City will have the basketball to start the third quarter. Vienna going from your left to right as you face your radio. Johnson City obviously going from your right to left. A.J. Butler, Nolan Causey. Butler has it in the corner. Out on top to Causey. It's knocked off of him. Cato knocks it out of bounds. Seth Rice is in there. Evan Sanders and Carson Murrah, the 5 Indians. Cato Constante, Vienna in a 1-3-1. Buddy Clay, Hunter Webb, Owen Treat, and Dayton Nichols for the Eagles. We've played 15 seconds. Indians with the ball. Murrah at the free throw line, kicks it left side over to Causey. He drives baseline, puts a shot up and in. Causey has the second basket of the game, and it's 49-23. Quickly into the front court. Webb on the right baseline, steps in the arc, kicks it outside to Treat. Treat on top to Cato. Cato bounces it to Clay, top of the key, left side to Treat, steps back, three-pointer, kaboom. Hunter Webb, Owen Treat with 20 points for the game, makes it 52-23. Causey brings it into the front court, 1-3-1 by the Eagles. Right side over to Rice. Rice looks inside, fakes the shot, out to Butler. Butler kicks it in the right corner to Murrah for 3, off the front of the rim. Causey with the rebound, blocked by Webb, and Hunter Webb will pick up the foul. That'll be Webb's second foul of the game, first this quarter on the Eagles, and it will be to the free throw line, Nolan Causey to shoot 2. (52-23) is our score. Causey's first free throw is good. He now has 5 points on the evening. 6 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Second free throw rims out of there. Fought for, comes out of there to Treat. Treat races into the front court, left side over to Nichols. Nichols goes hard to the hole, and he'll be fouled by Sanders. Evan Sanders picks up his second foul. That'll be the first on the Indians this quarter. And Dayton Nichols will go to the line to shoot 2. He has 3 points on the afternoon. I don't know if this is Johnson City's last game before this Christmas break or not. I suspect it probably is. It is? Okay. Nichols makes his first free throw. Roy Rogers over here to my left, videotaping for the Indians on YouTube. And the second free throw is no good. Treat outfights Sanders for the ball. Treat gets it back to Nichols. Over to Treat and to Cato. He'll set it up at top of the key. Between the legs. Bounces it to Nichols at the free throw line. Bounces it to Clay. Turnaround spinner's good. Buddy Clay has 9, and it's 55-24. They turn that possession into a 3-point play. Over the top, Cato knocks it out of bounds. They were trying to get it to Murrah. It'll be Indian basketball in the front court. 6:25 to go, 55-24. Rice with the ball. Right side over to Causey. To A.J. Butler. They work it around the exterior. Causey has it on the right baseline. Kicks it way back out on top to Causey. Causey for a long 3, short. Nichols with the rebound. Gets it over to Treat. Treat races into the front court. Behind the back pass. Over to Nichols. Lays it up and in. Count it and 1. He got pushed in the back. So Nichols will have a chance for a 3-point play. Carson Murrah picks up his 4th foul. 57-24. And he'll go to the line for a chance for a traditional 3-point play. Murrah comes out, and Wade Galbraith comes back in. Dayton Nichols toes the line, and the free throw is no good. Bounced around, and Treat comes out of there with it. He just wanted it more. Webb from the left corner, rims out of there. Fight for it. Nichols comes out of there with that rebound. Over to Treat. Treat in the corner again for Cato for 3. He got it. Vantage is shooting like shooting ducks. 60-24. They get it up to Rice, over to Butler. Butler. And they're going to get a foul on Cato. They could have got it on Treat with a push. They'll pick up Cato with the foul. That'll be his third. He got fouled twice. Non-shooting foul. That's the second team foul this quarter. Causey looks to get it in. Gets it. Ball's knocked loose, stolen away. Into the front court. Cato to Webb, or Treat to Webb. Webb on the finger roll in. He's got 12. And it's 62-24. Another fast break basket for the Eagles. Rice over the top in the front court to Galbraith. Galbraith goes left side. Has trouble with the handle. Shot up. Air ball. And into the game, Logan Moore for the Indians, a 6'1 sophomore, goes out of bounds off of Moore. And Treat will bring the ball into the front court, working on the left side. Oh, what a pass down to Cato on the low block as he was running the baseline, got open, and Cato now with 11. 64-24. Rice, double team, gets it to Causey. Causey over the top to Galbraith. Galbraith back over to Rice. Thought about a three, doesn't take it from the left elbow. Back over to Butler. Butler steps inside the arc, and we're going to get Buddy Clay with the foul. That'll be a blocking foul and his third. Buddy trying to sell that he was going to get a charge right there. Nice sidestep by A.J. Butler to keep from picking up that charge. Butler goes back to the free throw line. He is the only Indian in double figures here tonight. First free throw is no good. Jacob Waters comes in for Cato. He'll sit down with his 3 fouls. Waters has 2 fouls. Butler back to the free throw line. And it's good. He's got 17 points on the evening. And it's 64-25. Treat to Clay. Hands it back. Treat with a long 3. Got it. Treat now with 23 points. 67-25. He's working on becoming the all-leader in 3-pointers also. Nice bounce pass down to Moore, and we're going to get a foul on Waters. Non-shooting, there is 2-shot foul. Logan Moore will go to the free throw line, 6'1 sophomore. I'm not sure what is going on. We had an adjustment on the free throw lines. First free throw was good. 67-26, and I do not know what the delay was about. Moore, second free throw, way short, and he stepped over the line. Into the front court, Treat to Clay, hands it back to Treat. Down, deep pass down to Waters. Spinner, 5-footer is good by Jacob Waters. He's got 4 points, and it's 69-26. Causey, left side over to Butler, and he can't save it. It goes out of bounds, and that's turnover number 25 on the Indians here tonight. Nick Johnston getting ready to come back in, along with Jackson Etheridge. Nick Johnston, a 6'6 senior. Jackson Etheridge, a 6-foot junior. Hunter Webb and Buddy Clay go out. And Joe Winterroad will come in at the next whistle. Treat, top of the key, into the paint. Dish off over to Johnson. Johnson looked like he got pushed from behind. No call. Missed the shot. Rebound comes out there to Moore for the Indians. Over to Rice. Rice, left side over to Causey. 15-foot jump shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. Comes out there to Nichols. Nichols gets it to Treat. Treat down to Waters, lays it up and in. Off the assist, Waters now with 6, and it's 71-26. I guess Treat didn't want to run down the floor that time. Etheridge will pick up the foul on this one. That'll put him at the line. That'll be Etheridge's second foul, the 5th team foul on Vienna this quarter. That'll put Johnston City to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the rest of this quarter. 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Into the game for the Indians, Caden Cohen, number 14, a 5'11 sophomore. A.J. Butler. His first free throw is good. It rattles around and rolls around and falls in. 71-27. Butler. His second free throw is off to the side. Johnson with the rebound. Over to Waters. Waters quickly into the front court with the dribble. Left side to Winterroad. Winterroad to Etheridge. Back to Winterroad. Right side to Waters. Three-pointer off the back of the rim. No good. Galbraith with the rebound. He gets it over to Causey, and Causey will bring it into the front court. Shake and bake move. Little bump with Winterroad. No call. Over to Butler. Butler schooling Etheridge into the paint. Oh, what a nice drive to the hole. Can't finish it. Waters comes out of there with the rebound. Waters into the front court to Etheridge. Back to Waters. Steps up. Winterroad, top of the key, wide open three, off the side of the rim, no good. It's going to go off of John. Oh, they're going to say it's off of the Indians. Looked to me like it was off of Nick Johnson, but the official's closer to the floor. And coming back into the game is Carson Murrah, going to replace Logan Moore for the Indians. Jacob Waters will inbound it in the corner. They get it into Johnson, turns, spins, shot up, short, no good. Galbraith with the rebound. He gets it over to Butler. Butler working against Winterroad into the front court. Ball stripped away, and Nichols comes up with the loose ball. He can't save it, though. And Braden Smith, a 6'1 junior, comes in. Hamilton County is leading El Dorado in boys play, 30-17 at halftime tonight. They get into Galbraith. Turn, spin, shot off the glass is good. Galbraith gets the basket, his first of the night. That makes it 71-29. Smith kicks it back out to Waters. Waters to Winterroad, 15-footer, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Causey. Ball stolen by Smith, 2-on-1. Smith loses it back to Causey, and it's getting sloppy. Into the front court, down to Murrah, and he's going to be fouled by Nick Johnson, I believe. That's his first. 2 free throws will go to Carson Murrah. Murrah's first free throw is good. 71-30. He has 3 points on the evening. Second free throw is no good. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson to Winterroad into the front court, over to Waters. In the left corner to Etheridge. Etheridge to Smith. Smith, the hook, nice hook pass down to Nick Johnson, up and in. Nice pass from Braden Smith to Johnson in the low block, 73-30. Into the front court with the ball is the Indians. Out on top, Butler has it. Three-pointer. Butler with a three. 73-33. Smith into the paint. Nice scoop shot. No good. Smith gets it back. And we have a walking call. That's the 6th turnover on Vienna now. Butler goes baseline, and he throws it away. Got bumped by Nick Johnson, no call. Smith loses possession, goes out of bounds, and he'll turn the ball over. Into the front court. Cohen with the ball to Butler. Butler to Causey. His three-pointer off the back of the rim, no good. Cohen with the rebound. Shovel pass down to Carson Murrah, and Murrah makes it 73-35. Long three by Waters at the buzzer counts. 76-35 after 3 quarters. We'll total everything up and be back after this 1-minute break.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
House to Home Realty has come to town. Hi, I'm Shanna Green, and I invite you to come see us at our newest location at 107 East Vienna Street in Anna. We will be happy to show you why H2H is the top producing company in Southern Illinois. Call us at 618-833-7331. We will find you a house. You will make it a home.
We're back here at Johnston City High School. Vienna has 7 turnovers through 3 quarters, 27 for Johnston City. Very quickly, A.J. Butler with 21, Nolan Causey with 5, 2 for Wade Galbraith, 1 for Evan Sanders, 5 for Carson Murrah, and Logan Moore has 1. They were 5 of 9 that quarter from the free throw line. Vienna with the basketball. We got a bunch of new people in there for the Eagles. I'll get them here as we go. Real quick, on the other side, Jacob Waters has 9. Shot put up, no good. Sanders with the rebound. 3 for Winter Road. Nichols has 6. Hunter Webb, 12. 11 for Cato Constante. Shot up by Butler is good. It rolled in. He's got 23, 76-37. Owen Treat has 23. Nick Johnson, 3. And Buddy Clay with 9. We'll get the basket. And Vienna that quarter was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. The foul on number 35, Carson Murrah. I have him for 5. That is his 5th. With the basket is number 40, is Trace Moore for Vienna. He's a 6'3" sophomore. He'll have 1 free throw coming up. 78-37. Also, number 21 is Briar Cornelius, a 5'10" sophomore for the Eagles. Number 30 is Cameron Carrick, a 6'1" sophomore. Shot free throws no good. Number 12 is Braden Hurst, a 6-foot sophomore. And I've got one more to come up with. Ball's loose. Causey comes up with it. Number 5 is Cyrus Kruder. Turnover. So Cyrus Kruder is number 5. So we have Kruder, Moore, Carrick, Cornelius, and Hurst for the Eagles. That foul was on number 3, Nolan Causey. That's his 4th. And the 28th turnover on the Indians. Deuce put up by Hurst is no good. Causey over to Butler. They ran the floor well, up and in. 78-39. And we're going to have a traveling call called on Kruder. And into the game for the Indians, number 2 is Brody Watts, a 5'11" sophomore. Number 23, I have no idea who 23 is. That's not on the program I have. 44 is Logan Moore. He's the 6'1" sophomore. He's been playing. Number 14 is Caden Cohen. He's been playing, a 5'11 sophomore. Our infamous number 23. Number 30, I don't have him on here either. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Karick of Vienna. Gets it out over to Hurst. Hurst into the front court to Karick. They dump it inside to Moore. A nice play by Trace Moore to go hard to the hole. He's got 4 points, and it's 80-39. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's the 5 of Indians on the floor. 23 has it, right side. Number 10 is Wyatt Henderson. He's a 6'2 sophomore. Logan Moore is coming in for Caden Cohen. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and it will be Brody Watts inbounding it for the Indians. He gets it in over to Henderson. Henderson left side over to Moore. Moore in the paint. Ball knocked loose, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Vienna. It'll stay with the Indians, and we're under 4 minutes to go. Braden Smith comes back in. He's going to replace Braden Hurst. Smith, the 6'1 junior for the Eagles. Indians look to get it in. They do on the low baseline. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be a tie-up, a walking call. Into the front court with the ball is Cornelius to Kruder. Kruder, right side, over to Karick. They dump it into Moore. Moore to Kruder. Moore has it. Tried to shuffle it over to Smith. It goes out of bounds off the Indians as it was knocked out of bounds. And we're down under 3 minutes to go in the game. 80-39 is our score. It's been all Vienna here tonight. Smith looks to get it in and throws it away. Going into the back court is Moore, and that's a legal play. Kruder, top of the key, and he walks. That's turnover number 9 on the Vienna Eagles now. Braden Hurst comes back in, and going out is Briar Cornelius. Brody Watts inbounds it over to number 33. I have no idea who he is either. Out on top over to Watts. Watts to number 23. He's being closely guarded. He gets it to Henderson. Henderson between the circles with 2:05 to go in the game. Right side over to 33. Little push shot is too strong. Moore with the rebound for the Eagles. Gets it to Smith. Smith in the front court to Kruder. Cyrus has trouble with the handle. Out over to Braden Smith. Smith to Hurst to Kruder. They dump it into Moore. Moore bounces it to Karick out on top. Right side to Kruder. And Kruder's going to get a push off. That'll be his first foul of the game. 10 turnovers on Vienna. Coming back in is Cornelius for the Eagles. Going out is Kruder. And 2 substitutions coming in. Number 25. I don't have a JV roster for the Indians. Long three put up by number 33 is no good. Short. Rebound to Vienna. Into the front court. With it is Hurst. Down deep. Moore puts it off the glass and in. Trace Moore has 6. And it's 82-39. We're under a minute to go here in this. Vienna's going to go to get another win in the conference. Down over, finger roll up by Smith is good. Braden Smith in the scoring column. 84-39. Vienna will go to 3-0 in the conference. Have a substitution coming in. Kruder comes back in for the Eagles. Smith has it. 20 seconds to go, and Vienna's just going to run the clock out. And if Johnson City will let them, they'll just run the last 15 seconds off the clock. Our final score is going to be 84-39 here tonight. Vienna They led the entire way, jumped out to a 9-0 lead, led 23-7 after one quarter, and cruised to an 84-39 victory here tonight over the Indians. We'll total everything up, and we'll have a 3-minute break, and we'll come back for the postgame show after this 3-minute break.
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle boys coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle girls coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. Call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing